Hey, Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Talk a little bit about first aid. We've been talking about first aid some this week, and I thought I would continue on that line for a little bit further. We're talking about real basic things that just anybody could do at home with whatever supplies you might have at home or in the woods. And this is important that you keep your cool. We talked about the first time keeping your cool, applying direct pressure whenever possible. That's very, very important, not to put pressure all over the whole thing. A tourniquet, you want to be very cautious about using. You don't want to use a tourniquet unless you know what you're doing. And ice, again, that's a review. Those three things can be very helpful to utilize in many different wounds. We talked about keeping the head still. If you thought the person may have a neck injury, if you saw the person take a bad fall, keep them down. Let them stay still until the professional help gets there to maybe assess them further so that they don't get up and cause additional injuries to themselves. It's nice to have a kit in your car. They got these little first aid kits you can buy from most of your department stores. You keep that little first aid kit in your car. It's going to have Band-Aids, it'll have antibiotic ointment, it might have an ACE wrap, it might have an ice pack that you can pop and then it becomes ice. Things like that. So those are important things to have around and keep available. Band-Aids, they go a long way, just being able to put a Band-Aid on something. And duct tape and super glue are also great tools to keep around to do not just about anything, but so many things. Duct tape and super glue. You might want to put that in your first aid kit as well. Duct tape will hold so many things together. Super glue, like a paper cut, something like that, a little cut on you. Super glue can sometimes be used, say you got a little paper cut or some cut that's bleeding a lot, and if you can hold the edges together, it stops bleeding. But the Band-Aid doesn't really work because it's just bleeding right through the Band-Aid. If you can hold the two sides together and then put a little line of super glue on that particular place, and that might help stop the bleeding and help keep it in check for a while. And if it does do that, it also will probably decrease the amount of pain and discomfort a person's having too. So super glue and duct tape should be part of every emergency kit, whether it be your emergency kit for the car, emergency kit for the humans. Those are two great things you can use in many different areas. Maybe think about how MacGyver might do it. He could probably take those two things and use them for just about anything. But anyway, be blessed. Have a wonderful day. This is Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam. Bye-bye.